and they will help you, as well. They'll give you blessings. At least they won't interfere. So that's what the Rebbe of Tzemach Tzedek says over there in that Maimah, that in every generation there's a Bilam. I say it's written there. B'chol der yesh Bilam. I say it back to the Rebbe of Tzemach Tzedek. So it's amazing. If we look at our generation, you got quite a few of them. You know, you got this guy in Persia. You know, these guys are really, they are out to curse the Jewish people. That's the whole thing. They're not interested in all the other countries. The main thing they're interested in is the Yidden. They want to get at the Yidden. So what does he do? He says the Shoah never happened. He has to say that, otherwise he has no Matthias. You know? The Shoah didn't happen. This didn't. He's the Emes Bilo. And there's a few other. I don't want to mention who the few others could be. You know, we've got Americans and Englishmen and other people sitting here. I don't want to get too heavy. You know. But anyway, there's a few of them. There's a few Bilams that are around. So what is the answer? The answer is to say we want Moshiach now. The answer is to Davkir. They'll be mishchazik in what Moshe Rabbeinu told them. And Moshe Rabbeinu is the Rebbe. Moshe Rabbeinu says that Moshiach is coming. You put your whole koch and your whole chayas into Moshiach. And all these guys will just, you know, they'll have to, at the very best, they won't do anything. At the worst, they'll give you a blessing. Or the other way around. At the best, they'll give you a blessing. At the worst, they won't do anything. That's the message of the Rebbe. The Rebbe's message is the most ultimate positivity. The Rebbe says you don't have to have a bigger missile than what he's got. 50,000 missiles. You need 51,000 missiles. That's not going to help. That's not the way. You know, he's got a small atom bomb. You've got a big atom bomb. That's also not the way. The way is just be strong in Kedusha. Follow Moshe Rabbeinu, and he will just, even if he says big things, and even everybody running around after him to win his favor and everything, he will come and he will become Batel, and Hashem will put a thing in his mouth, and he'll just use him as a vehicle to bring Kedusha. And that's the message. We're going to be strong, and we're going to realize that we have the Rebbe, and the Rebbe, you know, has indicated to us so much what is the way, and you know, he just presented it in so many hundreds of ways that our highest has to be in Mashiach, and that the Geula Shlema is coming, and not to be afraid in ourselves, and not to be afraid to tell other people, and to say it openly and confidently to other people, and then Bilam, and he won't be a problem. And even if there's Bilams, Lashon Rabbi, like Rashi said, it could be there's more than one of them. Nabiyim, Lashon Rabbi. It could be there's more than one Bilam. Maybe that's the hint in Rashi. It could be there's a few of them. You don't have to worry. Hashem will make it, they'll all become bottled. What happened to him eventually? Next week, we see the Pinchas put him away. Pinchas finished over him. That's what's written in next week's parasha. Just to regard, it's very interesting that in Pirkei Avos they bring down a pasuk about the Talmid of Shel Bilam, and it's written there. Ani Ev Takbot. The end of the pasuk is what's written in Tehillim. Ani Ev Takbot. And before that, it's written Lo Yektu Yemayhem Ani Ev Takbot. The Rishonim, they don't get to half the years. And therefore it's written, the Gemara in Sanhedrin brings that on Bilam's tomb, it's written that he was only 33 years old. and so Rashi brings in the, how do you call it, in the Pirusham, Pirkei Avos, they're not sure if it's Rashi, but Al-Chaponim is a Pirusham, Miyuchas Rashi, on the Pirkei Avos, and he writes over there that that's what's Mekuyim, Lo Yechetzu Yemehim, they're not going to live till half of their days. Because 70 years is a normal sort of life, let's say. Half of that is 35. He was only 33. He didn't get even to halfway, as they say. So you can see just how the clippers have power. He was only a sprig, you know. He wasn't an elderly man. He was just a young sprig. But look at all the trouble he caused. Look at all the chaos he caused. And that's just a little tidbit. But we don't have to worry. Hashem's in charge, and the Rebbe is in charge, and the Rebbe told us everything we need to know. We just need to go with our pshitas and our pashtas. Yeah, and that's it. You just need to go with a simplicity and a pashat. But we got for Hashem, the Rebbe's Hayrah, just be happy, be b'simcha, know that Mashiach is coming, devote yourself to that, everybody will come your way. And it's a dynamite, Hashem, take of miyad mekuyam, that vayavech Hashem elakecha lechoes Klalli Parashas, that turn all the curses into blessings, ki ahev Hashem elakecha, because Hashem loves you and He will reveal that love through Melech HaMashiach. Good. Thanks, guys.